There's a there's a poem from Rumi which says, "Why do you stay in prison when the door is wide open?" Again, the poem from Rumi. Why do you stay in prison when the door is wide open? So, what's the prison? The prison is the karmic mind. The karmic mind, which is the recycling of the conditioned social mind, which these days seems the recycling of insanity with climate change, war, terrorism, eco-destruction, extinction of species, social and economic injustice, chronic disease and absence of joy, and all the political strife and ideological conflicts of the world, which are all basically conditioned minds at war. And this is the prison. That is karma. There's no creativity as long as we are imprisoned by the karmic frameworks that allow for no fundamental creativity. Karma allows no peace whatsoever. The mind is vacillating between pain and pleasure, birth and fear of death, the hope that we might live forever and something is around the corner, some person or some situation is around the corner that will make us happier. So therefore the futile pursuit of happiness and the pursuit of happiness is in fact what denies us all joy from the vibrancy of our existence, which is always now. So, is there a solution? Is there a solution to this immense suffering that we inflict upon ourselves and always living in hope that something better will happen tomorrow? Hope itself is an oxymoron because it implies despair. They go together. If you didn't have despair, you wouldn't need hope. So, what is the solution? Or is there a solution? And the only solution that I feel there is ultimately settling into what great spiritual traditions have called choiceless awareness. You and I evolved through billions of years, from microorganisms to marine life and fish and amphibians and reptiles and birds and mammals and primates to this. And all along, it happened spontaneously. That was the fundamental creativity of consciousness that allowed both the recycling of species and the evolution of biological organisms very spontaneously and in the moment. When the first marine animal walked on land, the possibilities of elephants and giraffes and antelopes and tigers and lions and primates and you and me spontaneously opened up. What is choiceless awareness? Choiceless awareness is the presence of being. which is always now. And being and presence are spontaneously creative. In the moment, avenues open up, possibilities open up, choices open up without anticipation of the future or regret of the past. That spontaneous, joyful creativity is always in what is called timeless now. So, to break the prison of karmic conditioning, we need do nothing. We need do nothing because being is always at the cusp of infinite possibilities. Always at the cusp of infinite possibilities. As soon as we start resisting existence, which is happening now, then anticipation of the future, regret of the past, and resistance to existence create all the conflict in our internal lives, and magnified collectively, this is the suffering of the world. Liberation of suffering is liberation from the conditioned mind, from thought, right now, in the presence of being, choiceless awareness. It took a long time for me, actually, to realize that self-realization has nothing to do with self-improvement. It's just knowing yourself as the self of the universe. And look at this mystery that we came into, and we sacrificed it for the recycling of the conditioned mind. We are certainly at a crossroads right now where one road leads to awakening and the other surely to self-destruction and continued insanity with mechanized death and conflict around imaginary stories. So just look around you, be present, and see the exuberance of existence as it spontaneously evolves into new possibilities of manifestation. Tagore had a beautiful poem where he said, "Where is the fountain that shoots out these flowers in an exuberant and spontaneous joy and rhythm and harmony of the universe?" So what? Choiceless awareness is the key to liberation from suffering. I know I've rambled today because I was in the mood, and I thank you for indulging me. But maybe this will spark in you the sudden impulse to let go and flow. Take care, my friends.